Rich just got a phone call, and there should be somebody here for some tinks, I think.
Hello, come on back.
Who's got the Lincoln? The community service dude?
Could be, yeah.
Oh, where'd you get those at?
I said something about buying the one lawnmower, and someone brought these over and gave them to us.
Really?
Come on back.
Oh boy, is it hot.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole pile's gone.
Oh wow, you only got one koi left, huh?
Well, we put them in the pond.
How come not this one?
Haven't got to it yet. Come on back here. These are your tanks you gotta look at. How you doing, Rich?
Sure.
Hi, kids. These are all tanks here. They all came from Rich, the plant guy. He passed on, so he left us all his tanks. All the ones that we can't use, the smaller ones, I'm giving out so that his legacy lives on. So
Awesome.
the 55 is sold, but any one of these other ones, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Take a look through them.
That one's too.
Oh, this one's sold.
Yeah, that one there, but anything else is available.
So these,
Yeah?
this,
Yeah.
and we got some back here.
What's that water for?
You can look inside, there's a koi in there.
Big fish right there.
Oh my god.
I follow you guys on Facebook, so
I saw
I
some
live right
pictures.
here, across the creek.
I don't get over there much.
Castle or whatever. Anyways. But no, I'm off. I share a backyard with Tom. I don't know if you know Tom over here. But it's diagonal. I know you guys. When all the leaves are out of the trees, we can see each other.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about the mess.
I never noticed any.
It looks like you have fishing here.
Tom was actually one that said, look up Ohio Fish Rescue, and I would have never guessed. Just driving by and being in the neighborhood, I would have never guessed you guys.
Nobody
had such
ever
a
sees.
big
I
operation.
mean, the house is 8,200 square feet. I don't know how much of that is fish room, but I
Wow.
turned the pool into a fish room. I built this as an addition, and then I had this built, and because Eric can store things without the neighbors seeing and calling the cops on us,
Yeah.
So I had his whole side cleaned up nice and clean, good to
I
go.
kind of like
And
this
then
one.
he gave us all these things, so now I'm like trying to clean it up.
I like that one.
It's a little bigger than we were thinking about it, right?
You can take that tank and put it on top where the little ones are, and then that'll be a tall stand for it.
Right. Wow, that's a first. A neighbor making a recommendation?
Yeah. We do got some nice neighbors, it's just the ones close to me are.
Right. Because she's awesome.
Yeah, Jen across the street.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, this one looks
Remember
good.
the keys my four-wheeler, Jerry?
Yeah.
Where the what?
Keys to my four-wheeler.
I don't know where the key is.
Didn't you put a tag on it?
They're all dead batteries now.
I will wait till there's less cars in the driveway.
Why is all these buckets here? You know I don't like
When the
that.
fish came in, and we just let them dry out and put them away. Actually, that guy was coming for those goldfish.
Oh, wow.
We left them out for him to take the goldfish and home in. And he
I'm going
brought his
to
own
let him go in and get a tour.
Those fish were
Sure.
very big, but like very similar.
Did you want to see the fish?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
You come in and check it out.
Wow.
These were originally at the Bellagio in Las Vegas.
Really?
They were side by side. You'd walk through, and like they were, the stands were high, and then these were high,
It's
and then
like
like
in an aquarium.
where this is would be your face, and they take pictures of you.
Oh, okay.
What
Yeah.
kind of fish is this?
So Rich went out to Vegas and picked them up.
Wow.
Is
Yeah,
that
these are
giant
serious
goldfish, or is
things.
that just,
Uh huh.
I don't know,
So these are this is a community tank, and then that's the cichlid tank. All these tanks are fish that came in and are in quarantine.
what kind of fish are those?
What's that now?
Those like black ones.
Those
I
are
wonder-
Stingrays.
Yeah, Cichlids cats.
They just came in today. That's what we've been
That just
looking.
looks like a giant.
Is that what came in?
That just looks like a giant fish, but I don't know.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yep, it is.
Oh, it's one of those turtles. I think I saw
Oh,
one
wow.
before, and it's one of those stink turtles, I think.
It's a fly river turtle.
Oh.
The only true
Soft
aquatic turtle there is. Now, actually, it's fairly hard. It looks soft, but it's hard.
It looks like it.
And we have a bigger couple of them around the corner. He's the little one. I did a rescue a week ago, and that's where all these guys came from, up in Michigan. Those are,
Oh my gosh, there's more.
I forgot what they supposed to even. There's a stingray. We got the stingray at the same time, I think.
Oh, yeah.
In Michigan.
So people just are giving these up, or
People move. They, dip various reasons, and a lot of the koi we get outdoor. People who are getting older, or they bought a house and it has a pond. They don't want the pond,
Oh,
or
okay.
things of that sort. Or they're selling the house and the new people don't want it, and they got to get rid of them.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and a lot of them, like these iridescent sharks and stuff. We went down. I forget where it was, Michigan or somewhere. Picked up two of them. One was 2 foot or 2.5 foot, and the other was like 1.5 foot. And when she bought them, the guy's like, "Oh, you're only going to need a small tank. They only get 7 inches big." They lie.
Yeah.
They got pacu. They say they're little silver dollars, this and that, and they sell them. And they get, well, you'll see around the corner. Yeah, they get huge. Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess that whole myth about the size of the tank.
Yeah, they're
how big
just,
they get, doesn't
yeah,
it?
and no, they'll grow. They keep growing until they can't even turn around in their tanks. And
That's sad.
yeah, we went out. One of the pacus we got, Charlie, came from Dortmund Mall, and he could barely turn around in his tank in the mall. So
Dad, come over here. There's really big fish. Like the biggest fish.
you want to pet the electric eel? No.
That is cool though.
When we feed him, he actually lights up. We got bars in there, and he'll light up
What?
the sign.
How will they light up?
That's awesome.
Yeah, he'll
That's
light up the sign. And,
heard
yeah, if you
that.
go on YouTube, OFR or OFR, and there's OFR behind the scenes, you'll see a bunch of different tours and this and that, and them doing that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
that's cool.
Even one kid was brave enough to reach in, and he got zapped. So,
Wow, that's great.
that's a lungfish.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah,
He looks
a bite
prehistoric.
you. Yeah, bite you. And we got a bunch bigger ones in there in the 1,000-gallon tank.
Just
got a
wait.
big
Just,
mouth.
just
Yeah.
wait until you see the picture.
These are the same thing, but way bigger, twice as big.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're large versions.
Right, these are larger versions, various different
Now,
species.
these look like some Amazon,
A lot of them are from the Amazon.
Yeah.
Yep,
These
sure are.
big versions.
Amazon River type fish.
Mhm.
Some gar in here.
And then we got a new one that we Josh did a rescue, and he brought this big boy home. Who ain't all that big. And he's near arapaima. He'll be going into the into the pool here soon. But we got to rope it off. In arapaima.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's
Yeah, I
so
know.
big.
Just-
Giant.
I saw Josh the other day feeding them.
Oh,
Yeah, be careful. Don't get close. He
will
will.
bite you.
He will jump.
oh.
He will jump.
I didn't know.
That's the three amigos we call them.
They look like pufferfish.
They are pufferfish.
Oh.
Yep. Exactly what they are.
So they've been together their whole lives, so
Yep.
why separate them?
Yep. They
No,
just-
I just said that
Three
because I saw the stingray.
And then there's our saltwater setup. That's the only saltwater we have going right now. We're trying to set up a 550 or so, and then we'll really get into it and get the corals going. And in fact, we put a bunch of coral down in there. We're going to get some of the green off and get it down so the corals can take over more here. Over there's the stingrays.
Wow.
It's like a aquarium.
This is better than
This is the light.
We have people go to Cleveland Aquarium, come here, and say this is better.
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah, I love this more than real, like aquariums that don't.
We have just as much room as the Cleveland Aquarium. In fact, we help stock Cleveland Aquarium as well as 8 others. Yeah.
Wow. Striped.
Big old brownies.
Nice and small.
Oh, we'll get around there. Yep.
Compact. Oh, there's another one of those turtles.
Yep, that's
What's
another
that big
baby.
lake over there?
Oh,
It looks super
we'll
big.
get there eventually.
No.
And there we have this is the West African lungfish, and there's another lungfish.
It just looks like they're sleeping. That looks like it's rainforest red because it looks like it's sleeping and it's all white.
Okay, now we'll go back up this way because that's just where we came from.
Oh, can you come in? Can you go look at the big fish?
Oh, in a minute, you want to pet Hubert? Now he's the big fly river turtle,
Oh.
and you can pet him. He's cool.
You know, take them out. It's better, I would put you, keep your head up.
It's good. Is it heavy?
Oh, wow.
That's Hubert.
Hubert.
Yep. He came in with half of his back all damaged,
Just stay away from his nose.
and it took quite a bit, but they finally got him to all heal up. He's been with us.
Strawberry and a what?
A finger.
Finger?
Yeah. You can't tell the difference.
Oh, so
That
he
tastes-
might bite you?
One
Right.
tastes as good as the other, yeah.
Bye, Hubert.
He has a harness, GoPro, even found outside. Shoot video for us.
And then Big Rich and Josh built this one. It's 4,400 gallons.
Yeah, I'll
They built it?
Yep.
144, 100 and billion?
Nope. 4,400 gallons.
4,400.
It's actually like 7 foot deep.
It's almost like, I don't,
This is
It's deceptive because, like even on the 3,000, it looks like you could probably reach back and touch that, fish right there.
yeah.
But if you come up here, and then you really see how far back it goes, it's like, no, that fish is way over there.
oh
But
my
you look
God.
down here and he looks like he's right
Yeah,
there.
You could just go right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Yeah, but he's not. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, so
real
this could
optical
be-
illusion.
This could be like humongous. Like this tank, since it doesn't look so far back.
And this is where Charlie and Big Betty, these are the pacu that they sell as little silver dollars or piranhas or whatever.
They get this big.
They get that big. They get bigger.
Oh, wow.
Look at the guys in the corner. Those are the big boys over there.
Oh my gosh, the one in the
Yeah.
right corner,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
giant.
Oh, yeah.
So they get quite large.
I like
And they
that.
eat
So they
everything.
just
Even
they're
like
just
other
trying to
fish?
sell them by telling them, oh, it's not going to get any bigger. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it." It's kind of like parrots.
Yeah.
They don't know that parrots. A lot
Whoa.
of people don't know parrots live, to be 80 years old.
Right.
It's
And-
like a giant.
And when they
like-
when they bond with you and you leave, they have mental breakdowns.
Oh yeah. My mom was a bird breeder.
That's a,
Yeah.
We had
I've seen
African
it.
greys
Yeah.
and so forth. So yeah, I know birds. I ran the bird department at Petland or PetSmart. I forget which store. But yeah. But this was the indoor pool, and you can still see the diving board over there. But we never took the diving board out. But yeah, basically it used to be 12 foot. Now it's like
Diving board
7.5,
where?
7. Filtration underneath and so forth, and then
Wow.
goes through the filter room, which they had for it already, and it hooked in the heater and comes back out. And eventually some cichlids got in there and they made their own community. So we
I
got
didn't know fish can grow
a
this
bunch of cichlids that come
big. These are
over.
the biggest fish I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's a big gar.
Now he is, the white ones are gars and he is
I
the
wish my good friend
arapaima.
can come because
He's the what?
He's an arapaima. That's Brutus. He's our mascot. He's about
He's
6.5, 7.
He's a
So-
big boy.
Yeah, he's our he's our
what's the
biggest
biggest
fish.
fish in here?
Right there.
That one?
Brutus. Yep.
Oh.
He's looking at you, right?
Yep.
He's licking his lips.
Yeah. I doubt he wants anything.
Oh.
He used to, but now what he'll do is he learns. He lets it go down, and he lets a cichlid start eating it, and then he goes for a cichlid. Yeah, so I don't know if he'll actually. No, I don't think he will. Nope, he's gonna watch. He'll let it go, and then he'll try. See how he's sticking his head down? See?
Oh.
See what he does?
Did he just eat a fish?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Or at least that's what he tries to do.
Learns, huh?
Yeah. Now this guy, he should pop maybe. Possibly, maybe. Yeah, a little bit, not much. Sometimes they can really come out and they're like vacuums, they suck in, so.
Oh. What are those fish? It looks like-
Those are cichlids. Those are all cichlids.
Are you talking about the big armored ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, those are Niger cats.
Oh, Niger cats?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Those look prehistoric too.
Yep, they are pretty much. We got a few of them actually,
Do you
and
have
we
any,
just moved
like,
them.
you know those prehistoric crabs where they're like,
Crabs?
Horseshoe
Yeah, we don't.
yeah, horseshoe crabs?
Yeah, we don't have any crabs.
Oh, yeah.
We do have some sturgeons.
What are sturgeons?
Sturgeons are, well,
They're
They're
prehistoric
scary.
and
They're big.
they can get really, really
Right.
big. And
my mom lives in Michigan, and she go diving all the time, and they go into the St. Clair River, Detroit River,
right,
and they'd search for old bottles and old, stuff from old pipes from like
Right.
the 1800s, stuff like that. And she'd say it's murky, and when a sturgeon pops up on you, it's very it makes your heart race a little bit. 'Cause she said they were at least 12 feet,
at least.
and they're just a massive fish. They're not going to do anything to you, but
Nope, they're bottom
How do you get all
feeders.
these fish in like here? How do you do
Yeah.
that?
What's that now?
How do you get all these fish in like here?
Oh, we have big nets, and well,
What?
they weren't this big when we moved them in. They were smaller. Like Brutus was the biggest one. He was probably maybe 3 foot when he got in here.
Oh,
So we wait till they get to a certain, like, I'm not sure where he is. Oh, that little white one? He's only half the size of these other gars because we just put him in yesterday. Yesterday and the day before, he just went in. So they
just
do
gonna go
rearrange.
Like that and then like
Yep.
that?
We rearrange them as they come in, and Josh will be like, all right, we need to move these guys over here, this guy there. And that's what they do. They take care of it. Now, let's go all the way around.
go this way. So Holland, Brutus is going to give you.
Yeah. He's gonna pop all your fingers up his toes or whatever.
Well, you're in his world once you're in the water.
Dwight, that's the Dwight Howard
I'm
tank
never
back
going
there.
in the ocean.
Dwight Howard, the basketball player?
This one?
Yeah, it was his tank. It was made on the show Tanked.
Oh,
That show made it, so it's been on TV, this and that, and then somehow he got rid of it, and we ended up with it in an auction. So,
That's cool.
I know.
Souvenirs.
Brutus is like right there.
Oh yeah, he'll follow us all the way out. He's neat.
I like the red under his scale.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like that.
Or is that just at the tip of the scale?
Mostly from the middle on back. And it can be a greenish and darker, brighter variety. Again, we got more rays. A lot of these fish, I don't know if you ever heard of Brian Bartek, Reptarium up in Michigan. But he built an aquarium, and so he's just waiting. He actually just passed away from pancreatic cancer. But these fish are going to his aquarium once it's finished.
We could just drive there and it would take like 3 hours.
These are our fancy goldfish and koi. These are frontosa.
Might be 4 hours, but
Yep. They're from Lake Tanganyika in Africa.
they're like old
And there's two types. These are the more rare type. They live like 200-300 feet down.
How are you
So-
supposed to know which
Okay.
one's which? Because they all look like the same.
They are all the same.
Yeah, these particular ones are.
You're talking about naming them?
Oh.
And then a variety of cichlids and peacock bass and other things in this one.
Which one's the peacock bass?
Here's a peacock bass.
Oh. It does actually look like that.
There's another peacock bass right there.
Peacock bass?
Mm-hmm. Get a lot of those down in Florida. And we have these tanks. I think, there's a lungfish in this one and different variety. We used to have all the shack koi in there because we had koi that we were taking down the shack.
Yeah, this whole thing was swimming.
Actually, his pictures are up there. We have a pond guy, Greg Woodstock. He has a business, and that's what he does. And he built a pond for Shaquille O'Neal. And then we went and rescued a bunch of fish, and we brought 13 fish to stock in his pond up here. And when we did, we had a temporary one out there. And while we were doing that, they bred. So we kept all the babies, and some of the babies are ones over in there. So we kept them all and sold them and gave them away and blah, blah, blah. And Big Rich and Josh got to take them down and put them in the thing and make a video. But out the door there,
Here, this way. Watch this way. Oh, wow. This is quite the setup.
Oh, really cool.
and this is where we entertain.
Oh, is this where the koi fish is?
This is where all the koi are. This is the koi pond. This is one koi
This
pond.
is where I saw the video of you guys getting a
Digging it out and everything.
Yeah.
And then there's the natural one we dug it was dug a
Like
few
over
years
there?
back, but then when they did this one, they went back and added a second half onto it.
Oh, okay.
Are
So-
you saying it's over like way
Yep,
over there?
yep, way over there. That one just has, there are some koi. We ended up doing a rescue with
there any kind of
374
fish
koi. That was too many koi, so we had to stick them back there.
Is there any fish that eat birds?
Yeah. hmm
Oh.
Yeah, some of the fish can jump out and take birds and small birds and lizards and other things. Absolutely. In fact, we have 2 or 3 of the 7 man-eating catfish in there. A goonch and a jowl, I know for sure. And I'm not sure, I thought we had others.
How
But
big
yeah,
are they?
they're actually,
How big are
man-eaters.
they?
Oh, they're small right now, 2 foot, foot and a half.
Oh,
But they get very big,
like
like 6, 7 foot.
kind of.
Like,
Not like as big
Taller
as your
than me.
dad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You. Well,
And we just ended up getting that, and we're putting the roof. Rich has almost got the roof on that. Him and Mitch have been working on that, and they got just a hair more on the other side. And then that's done. Looking to get the barn redone and fixed. But yeah, there's been a lot of different things he's done.
I like your lake.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
And then there's a little one out in the front with some koi in it too as well.
yeah, they were looking at
The
Yeah,
light
so we got the-
immediately
in the front.
Yep.
gravitated over.
So we got 3 ponds, and then we have all these
These are way bigger
lake
than
or
the-
tanks.
These are way bigger than the ones that you have in the front yard.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Some of these are good
so,
size.
So then would you just move them over here, like when
When they get
grow?
to a certain size and too big, then we'll bring them over here, and the littler ones we put up in the front.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like different like females and males?
Yep.
So how does it just tell you because of the like colors? See the,
No, that's hard to tell.
Oh.
They just do their thing when they're ready, which is usually in the spring, and you'll know when they did because it's like a foam on top of the water from all the action. Yeah. So you'll know when that's how we knew. We came out here, they had a big tub, like that one in the back. That's a sump that we use where you seen that arapaima.
Okay.
Okay, that's just a sump right there. That's all that plastic pool is.
Okay.
All the tanks are tied in together, and they go in there and get drained back out and blah, blah, blah. And that size was out here with the fish that we
I
had,
wish I had.
and
big
came out the
ones.
next day, and they were, and then the ammonia goes way up, and Rich is trying to move them and save all these eggs, and it was crazy.
Oh yeah, sounds hectic.
Man,
It was
I
fun.
could see the like giant man catfish eating birds.
I wish I had my glasses. If I had my Polaroid glasses, you can look. You can't see them. There's 5
Meters deep.
paddlefish, and they're black and they're about yay long, and they got a flat paddle for a nose.
Like,
I don't see them offhand.
Yeah.
I wish you had your glasses.